everyone. Thanks for logging on to CBSColorado.com. What a thrill for us tonight to have Hall of Famer, Colorado Sports Hall of Famer, former head coach of your Denver Nuggets, George Karl, with us tonight as we look at this Denver Nuggets series. And as it transitions over to Game 5, we got a best-of-3 now. Coach, what is the key to winning this series?
Stop Booker from shooting 70%.
Okay.
And, I mean, it is an amazing, a lot of it. But people don't understand, he's making tough shots at a 70% clip. And normally is assigned to a center shooting the ball 5 feet from the basket. I don't think he can play that well here. But there's got to be some defensive adjustments. And then you always got to keep a pulse on Durant. Because Durant's capable to be Booker, just like Booker's capable of being Durant. So I think controlling their scoring and holding them to a reasonable number of 50 or 60 rather than 70 or 80.
Yeah, 70, what is it, 79% over the last two for Booker. That's not going to...
Amazing.
That's unbelievable. You look on the other side, you got Nikola Jokic. I mean, once-in-a-generation type of guy. 53 points the other night, but it seems like he needs a little more help from his supporting cast than he got in Games 3 and 4. In your mind, who needs to step up the most in Game 5?
Well, I think Pope is going to make the 3-ball. I think Bruce Brown's going to play more minutes. I think they need a defensive unit on the court more time. Does that mean the rookie Brown play a little bit more? I just think the physicality of Game 2, I thought was really important, and that was gone in Game 3 and 4. And I think coming home, they got to be an aggressive team. They got to wake up to Durant and Booker, and then they got to let Jokic do his thing, which makes Jokic doesn't want to get 53. He wants everybody to participate. He's a great we guy. He believes the team wins and not one guy wins. And because of that, I still believe in the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, we love to hear that. You mentioned Christian Brown, you mentioned Bruce Brown. I mean, the Nuggets bench got outscored 40-11 in the last game, which the bench leading up to these Games 3 and 4 had been really solid. Would you make any changes to that bench rotation at all?
I don't think there's enough experience in doing that. I think it would be a radical decision. I think you might maybe move a player in to play a few more minutes. But I think it's the minutes of Brown and the minutes of Christian Brown maybe go up and figure out how to rotate the game to where Jokic makes all those guys the greatness that they made. And you always got to remember in today's game, the 3-ball. You know, in Game 4, Phoenix won the 3-ball at too big of an amount.
Yeah.
And I know Denver shoots the ball better here at home, but they got to shoot it. They got to find out how to find more threes and also control Phoenix's threes.
You talk about playing at home. Obviously, this is a reason why a team fights so hard to get that 1 seed. But, you know, sometimes guys say home court's not a real thing. Some say it is. Is home court advantage a real thing?
Home court there's an advantage to it, but it's more of, it lifts players. It elevates an average player to be a little better than average, and a good player to be very good. And it'll give the other guys other than Murray and Jokic, it'll give someone a shot to be more of a factor in tomorrow's game. Could it be Porter Jr.? Could it be... I think right now, you know, the 3-ball is in Phoenix's court. Porter Jr. is our best 3-ball shooter. Can we find more of them? Because they're giving Jokic and Murray a lot of crowd.
Yeah.
And we got to pass the ball better and shoot the ball better from the 3-line.
Coach, the last one I got to ask you, which we were talking about this a little bit, and it's kind of a conversation. Are the Suns better without Chris Paul? What are you doing if Chris Paul comes back?
I really don't think that Phoenix right now messes with their confidence. They have a little flow. They have a connection going on that I would not mess with a coach. If Paul can play, I figure out how to play him from the bench and be careful with messing up what they got going now.
Okay, there you have it. It's going to be interesting. Game 5 Tuesday night, 8 o'clock here in Denver. And what a treat for us to get so much incredible insight from George Karl. George, thank you so much. It's been such an honor.
Well, I mean, thanks for having me. It's been fun. I love the game. It's the best. These 2 weeks or 3 weeks of basketball where there are 8 NBA teams left and nobody knows what's going to happen. it's the best basketball in the world. No question about it.
It truly is. I feel like I'm on pins and needles every day. What a thrill for us to have you. Thanks so much, Coach.
Thanks, Robbie.
Guys, thanks for logging on. We will see you next time.